Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. I will begin by welcoming our board member, Trustee Carolyn Wilson, to the house. We also have our very own superintendent, Dr. Resma Byrne. I also want to shout out our principals in the room. Our site spelling bee coordinators. Teachers, and last but not least, our families. Thank you, families, for your ongoing support. We all know that it takes a village to stand behind our students and have them perform to the level that they are today. The students you see on stage have not only won their site spelling bee, but that has qualified them to participate in the district bee, and the winner of this bee will go on to county to represent Alvord. Before I introduce you to our bee officials that you see down here lined up at the base of the stage, I want to give you some fun facts about spelling bees in general. The first Scripps National Spelling Bee was actually held 100 years ago in 1925. So this is the 100th anniversary of our National Scripps Spelling Bee. And here are some interesting facts from that very first spelling bee. It was actually put together by 9 different area newspapers who each sent a speller to Washington, D.C. to represent their newspaper. Those 9 winners were the first to perform at the national level. The winning word from that very first spelling bee was gladiolus, which is a noun. It's an African perennial plant from the iris family. That was the winning word. A couple more facts about spelling bees in general. 8 years ago, a 5-year-old actually qualified to participate in the nationals. She turned 6 just before. She was disqualified in some of the lower rounds, but beat out 52 spellers, all of which were much older than she was. The longest spelling bee happened in 1957. Don't get any ideas. It was 9 hours and 55 minutes. Now, I get to go ahead and invoke my power of telling awful dad jokes. Here they are, and they're all spelling bee related, and I'll give you a moment to think about it, and then you can respond as a crowd if you know the answer. How do you make 7 even? Think about it. What do you do? I heard it. Take away the S, you have E-V-E-N, even. Ba-dum-bum. I've got 2 more, just buckle down, guys. All right, what has more letters than the alphabet? Think about it. If you know it, say it. The post office. See, I'm not the only one in the house that knows dad jokes. And last but not least, what is the smartest insect on the planet? Think about it. What is it? The spelling bee. All right, you guys, thank you for bearing with me. I just had to. It is time to introduce you to our spelling bee officials that sit before you. Officials, please wave your hand as I share your name, your position, and your role in this 2025 spelling bee. We have our bee master, Heather Goodwin, Director of Assessment and Special Projects. We have our head judge, Sylvie Virgin, who is an elementary literacy teacher at McCullough. We have Judge Christina Joven, who is a district instructional specialist. We have Jennifer D'Antoni, who is also a judge, assistant principal at Twin Hill. Challenge recorder is Jennifer Hooley, a district instructional specialist. Timekeeper is a district instructional specialist and interim assistant principal at Lake Hills. That is a mouthful. Desiree Hernandez. Our arbitrator in IT support, Lena Gernert. You can't see him, but he is in the shaded out box back there in the AV room. Also, IT support is Robert Schwant, Assistant Director of Ed Tech. He is simulcasting this event on YouTube, and that information went out to parents in Parent Square so we can have viewers at home. So now we'd like to address our spellers. Students, you have all worked so very hard to be here. You heard Dr. Byrne, our superintendent, tell you you're already winners because in order to sit in this chair, you had to win your sight spelling bee. So a round of applause for our winners. So I want to just take the time to say, no matter how you do and what round you place in, you're winners already, and that you walk away proud at the end of this competition. I love that vibe. That energy is exactly what we need on the end over there, to be young again. All right, so I'm going to introduce our spellers by their name and their school site. You guys just wave right from where you're sitting so that everyone knows who our spellers are in the house tonight. We have Alan Castaneda from Viegas. Emily German from La Granada. Arabella Velasquez, Arizona. Kira Joya Barca from McCullough. Kaylee Andrews from Twin Hill. Jana Marie Reyes from Arenma. Benjamin Pena from Stoco. Skylar Siam from Rosemary Kennedy. Irene Nam from Promenade. Octavius Sanchez from Terrace. Damian Duque Gonzalez from Myra Lynn. Miles Gal from Valley View. Madison Clemente from Lake Hills. Andy Cow from Loma Vista. Mariah Campero, Foothill. Angel Zamora from Wells. And Adrian Amador Mercado from Arlanza. All right, I have to do the business part of this before we get down to business, and this is giving you a review of the rules that we will follow here at our 2025 Spelling Bee. So bear with me as I read them. I will try to go quickly and succinctly. First, the Spelling Bee Master shall initiate the Spelling Bee with a practice round and ask participants afterwards if they have any questions. Only during the practice round may students misspell a word and continue in the contest. Second, the Spelling Bee shall be conducted in rounds, and you'll see the rounds marker right over here next to the speaker to my right, your left. Spellers should, when you come to the microphone, when given a word, you should repeat the word before spelling it. This ensures that the student heard the word correctly. And so you're going to be looking at our Spelling Bee Master. Raise your hand again, Miss Goodwin, right there. And you're going to listen for her pronunciation, and you're going to echo it back, and she's going to listen that you echoed correctly. You also have the right to ask the Bee Master to say the word again, to define it, to use it in a sentence, to provide the part of speech, or even the languages of origin. You can also ask if there are any alternative pronunciations. You don't need to ask all of those questions, but if you have a question in that category, you're able to ask. Then you spell the word orally out loud. Repeat the word after the spelling so that we know that you are done. Third, spellers have 1 full minute to spell the word. So as soon as you're given the word, that starts the time. The speller shall have 30 seconds from the time the speller pronounces the word until he or she must begin spelling. So if the word is cat and you say cat, you have 30 seconds to actually start spelling. If you don't, it disqualifies you. Number 4, having started to spell a word, if a speller stops and you may start over, you have to retrace the spelling from the beginning. But when you retrace, you cannot change the letters or the sequence or order of the letters from what you have first pronounced. If the letters or their sequences are changed in the spelling, the speller will be disqualified. 5, spellers do not need to note when spelling any of the words that have the following. So if your word that you're given happens to be a proper noun that needs to be capitalized, you do not need to say capital and whatever the letter is. You also do not need to include any accent marks that the word may have, any hyphens that the word may have. any other form of punctuation like a comma in a contraction, or if there are any spaces between words in an open compound. An example of an open compound would be the word light bulb, where there's a space between the word light and bulb. You would not need to say the word space for the space between those two words. Number 6, upon missing the spelling of a word, the speller will immediately drop out of the contest and you'll return to your seat on the stage until the end of the round. The next word on the B Masters list will be given to the next speller and we will complete the round. When we end the round, if you are disqualified, that's when you can take your seat in the crowd, and I encourage you to stay to watch your fellow contestants continue. I know it might be hard, right, if you were just disqualified, but I think it's an awesome thing for sportsmanship if you're able to do that. So I challenge you to. I lost my place, so I have to find it real quick. Okay, if one of the spellers remaining in the B at the start of any round spells a word correctly during that round, the speller shall be given an opportunity to spell the next word on the list. If the speller succeeds in correctly spelling the new word, the speller shall be declared the champion. So the champion not only has to win the round with other spellers, but in going forward has to win their own round standing alone. Okay, if that doesn't happen and they do not spell that final word correctly, all the spellers remaining in the B at the start of the round shall remain in the competition, and a new round will begin, with all of the spellers being in their original order. 8, if a speller receives assistance or is perceived to receive assistance from anyone in the audience, he or she will be immediately disqualified. And that's not going to happen here, but we just have to say that. Number 9, any questions relating to the spelling of a word should be referred to the arbitrator immediately. Arbitrator, raise your hand. There you go. The deadline for making a protest is before the contestant affected would have received his or her next word if he or she had stayed in the contest. No grievance will be entertained after a word has been given to another speller. Only the student's parents, or the student's teacher or district coordinator may file a grievance for their respective student, and the official's decision shall be final. We're coming up to the end, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. One final rule, and this one's for the audience. Please be mindful of your movements and your sounds coming from the audience, as both can be a distraction to our spellers. Please refrain from talking or leaving your seats during the actual spelling rounds. If you need to use the restroom, try to time your trip during the short breaks that we will have in between the rounds. So when you see me coming up to switch the round indicator, that'd be a really good time to make a hasty exit. And then you can also listen on the other side of the door for that pause to make a hasty entrance back to your seats. If you happen to have littles who we love having in the audience who become a little wiggly, as we know littles can do, please give them a break. Feel free to give them a break in the lobby. And again, exit with haste, quietly as possible, and then if you re-enter, time it in the break between the rounds. And that will make for a very smooth competition. So, with that being said, this concludes the review of the rules and the procedures. I will now hand it over to our Bee Master, Ms. Heather Goodwin, for her to open our 2025 Spelling Bee with a practice round. Good luck, spellers.
All right, welcome, spellers. As we start this practice round, when I call you up, I'll be using your first name. If I mispronounce your name, please make sure you correct me, okay? But this is a chance for us all to get our nerves out, so we'll be good to go for round 1. Alan. Spot. Bo looked for a good spot to hide in the kitchen. Spot.
Spot, S-P-O-T, spot.
Bee Master, that is correct.
Emily. This word has a homonym, or could be confused with another word. Nook, noun. A remote, secluded, sheltered, or out-of-the-way place or part. Matilda was excited to find a nook in the bedroom of her new home and immediately declared it her reading spot. Nook.
May you repeat the word?
Nook.
Nook. Nook. N-O-O-K. Nook.
B. Master, that is correct.
Arabella. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Please, adverb, used as a function word to express politeness or emphasis in a request. After a reminder from her father about the magic word, Ellie asked him again to please pass the salt. Please.
Please. P-L-E-A-S-E. Please.
B. Master, that is correct.
Kira. Juice. May squeezed oranges to make fresh orange juice, and it tasted better than anything she had ever bought at the store. Juice.
Juice. J-U-I-C-E. Juice.
B. Master, that is correct.
Kaylee. Updo. Marisol's friends told her she looked so pretty with her hair in a fancy updo. Updo.
Updo. U-P-D-O. Updo.
B. Master, that is correct.
Jana. Raindrop. Alfonso watched a raindrop slide down the car window. Raindrop.
Raindrop. R-A-I-N-D-R-O-P. Raindrop.
B. Master, that is correct.
Benjamin. Token. Kai put another token into the arcade machine to play the game again. Token.
Token. T-O-K-E-N. Token.
B. Master, that is correct.
Skylar. Noisy. Kaya got mad because her brother's noisy video games distracted her from reading. Noisy.
Noisy. N-O-I-S-Y. Noisy.
B. Master, that is correct.
Irene. Eagle. Noel thought he spotted an eagle high overhead. Eagle.
Eagle. E-A-G-L-E. Eagle.
B. Master, that is correct.
Octavius. Cobweb. Bjorn brushed a cobweb from his face as he climbed the attic stairs. Cobweb.
Cobweb. C-O-B-W-E-B. Cobweb.
B. Master, that is correct.
Damien. Velvet. The princess wore a cloak of blue velvet embroidered with gold thread. Velvet.
Velvet. V-E-L-V-E-T. Velvet.
B. Master, that is correct.
Miles. Smock. Amaya wore a smock while painting in art class so that she didn't get her dress dirty. Smock.
Can you please give the definition?
The definition: a lightweight, loose garment with a front opening and worn especially for protection of clothing while working.
Smock. S-M-O-C-K. Smock.
B. Master, that is correct.
Madison. Harvest. Given the wonderful weather, Hannah is hoping for a great harvest this year. Harvest.
Harvest. Harvest. Harvest.
B. Master, that is correct.
Andy. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Spiral. Adjective. Winding around a center or pole and gradually receding or approaching it. Tyrone found a spiral seashell while walking on the beach. Spiral.
Spiral. S-P-I-R-A-L. Spiral.
B. Master, that is correct.
Mariah. Marla, thank you.
Thank you for correcting us.
All right, Marla. Twinkle. Atmospheric conditions affect how stars twinkle in the night sky. Twinkle.
Twinkle. Twinkle. Twinkle.
B. Master, that is correct.
Angel. Dodgy. Sean thought the salesman's explanation of the issue sounded dodgy, so he decided not to buy the used car. Dodgy.
Dodgy. D-O-D-G-Y. Dodgy.
B. Master, that is correct.
Adrian. Tinge. The artist decided to tinge her painting of the sky with a soft pink hue to capture the beauty of the sunrise. Tinge.
Tinge. T-I-N-G-E. Tinge.
B. Master, that is correct.
All right, spellers, that concludes our practice round. You did phenomenal. Everyone remember to say the word, spell the word, and then say the word again. Thank you, Marla, for correcting me with your name. I appreciate that, and my apologies. Do you have any questions before we begin round one? All right, buzzworthy spellers, here we go. Round one. Alan. Critters. The campground was bustling with critters, whose chirping and croaking filled the air.
Part
Critters.
of speech.
Plural noun.
Okay, critters. C-R-I-T-T-E-R-S. Critters.
B. Master, that is correct.
Emily. Gerbils. The children were delighted with their new pets, a pair of curious gerbils that quickly became part of the family. Gerbils.
May you repeat the word?
Gerbils.
Jurgles?
Gerbils.
Gerbils? Gerbils. J-U-R-B-L-E-S. Gerbils.
B. Master, the correct spelling is G-E-R-B-I-L-S.
Arabella. Hopscotch. Frida skinned her knee playing hopscotch. Hopscotch.
Hopscotch. H-O-P-S-C-O-T-C-H. Hopscotch.
B-Master, that is correct.
Kira. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Naughty, adjective, violating accepted standards of morality, good taste, or polite behavior. When Elaine's children are naughty, she gives them timeouts. Naughty.
Naughty. N-A-U-G-H-T-Y. Naughty.
B-Master, that is correct.
Kaylee. Groceries. Eliana liked getting groceries with her dad because he always let her pick out one treat for herself. Groceries.
Groceries. Groceries. Groceries.
B-Master, that is correct.
Jana. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Bazaar. Noun. A marketplace or market that usually consists of rows of shops or stalls where all kinds of goods are offered for sale. The bazaar in Ashan's hometown has vendors selling everything from handmade purses to exotic spices. Bazaar.
Could you repeat the word?
Bazaar.
Bizarre. B-I-Z-A-A-R. Bizarre.
B-Master, the correct spelling is B-A-Z-A-A-R.
Benjamin. Midair. Amy leaped off the diving board and posed midair while her friend took a picture. Midair.
Midair. M-I-D-A-I-R. Midair.
B-Master, that is correct.
Skylar. Spritzed. Katerina spritzed herself with her favorite perfume before heading out for the evening. Spritzed.
Spritz. S-P. Spritz. S-P-R-I. Definition, please.
Sprayed, squirted.
Spritz. S-P-R-I. T Z E D. Spritz.
B-Master, that is correct.
Irene. Military. Military. When Brian enlisted in the U.S. Army, he was assigned to Fort Moore for military training. Military.
Military. M-I-L-I-T-A-R-Y. Military.
B-Master, that is correct.
Octavius. Gothic. The Gothic cathedral had enormously tall ceilings and beautiful stained glass windows. Gothic.
Gothic. G-O-T-H-I-C. Gothic.
B-Master, that is correct.
Damien. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Phantom. Adjective. Unembodied, elusive. Darren was spooked by the phantom voices coming out of the walkie-talkie, which were definitely not his cousin in the other room. Phantom.
Phantom. Phantom. Phantom.
B. Master, that is correct.
Miles. Hurricane. When the townspeople realized that the hurricane was heading their way, they boarded up their windows and evacuated. Hurricane.
Hurricane. Hurricane. Hurricane.
B. Master, that is correct.
Madison. Ointment. Lucas cleaned his cut and spread a thin layer of ointment over it before applying a bandage. Ointment.
Ointment. Ointment. Ointment.
B. Master, that is correct.
Andy. Cubism. Emily's favorite exhibit at the museum was focused on Cubism, featuring paintings by Picasso and Baroque. Cubism.
Cubism. Cubism. Cubism.
B. Master, that is correct.
Marla. Magnolia. The blossom of the magnolia is similar to some of the oldest blossoms in the fossil record. Magnolia.
Magnolia. Magnoli. Magnolia.
B. Master, the correct spelling is Magnolia.
Angel. Bygone. Wesley's grandfather lamented the bygone days of $1 gallons of gas. Bygone.
Can you repeat the word?
Bygone.
Can I get a definition?
Of or relating to the past.
Can you repeat the sentence, please?
Wesley's grandfather lamented the bygone days of $1 gallons of gas.
Bygone. Bygone. Bygone.
B. Master, that is correct.
Adrian. Flailed. Jenny flailed her arms around her face, trying to drive the gnats away. Flailed.
Flailed. F-L-A-I-L-E-D. Flailed.
B. Master, that is correct.
That concludes round one. Benjamin, come down here. Let's give our spellers a round of applause. We're going to take a brief 5-minute break.
Yes, Octavius.
All right, spellers, we are about to get started with round 2. A quick reminder, if you want to ask a question, make sure you do that before you say the word or start spelling. Alan. Ogres. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Plural noun, hideous giants represented in fairy tales and folklore as feeding on human beings, monsters. As huge as they were, the ogres were no match for the witches' spells. Ogres.
Ogres, can I have the etymology?
This word came from French, which probably formed it from a Latin word.
Ogres. Part of speech really quick.
Plural noun.
Okay, ogres. O-G-R-E-S. Ogres.
B. Master, that is correct.
Arabella. Amnesia. Alice suffered from amnesia as the result of a head injury. Amnesia.
Amnesia. A-M-N-E-S-I-A. Amnesia.
B. Master, that is correct.
Kira. Teriyaki. Stella's favorite dish at the Japanese restaurant is teriyaki. Teriyaki.
Teriyaki. T-E-R-I-Y-A-K-I. Teriyaki.
B. Master, that is correct.
Kaylee. Give us just a second, Kaylee. Okay, Kaylee. Flamboyant. Eugenia took many pictures of the flamboyant parade floats. Flamboyant.
Flamboyant. F-L-A-M-B-O-Y-A-N-T. Flamboyant.
B. Master, that is correct.
Benjamin. Gargoyles. 2 stone gargoyles stared grimly out at visitors from the roof of the castle. Gargoyles.
Can you repeat the word?
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles. G-A-R-G-O-I-L-S. Gargoyles.
B. Master, the correct spelling is G-A-R-G-O-Y-L-E-S.
Skylar. Onyx. Enrique decided to go with the Onyx phone case so it wouldn't look worn out right away. Onyx.
Onyx. O-N-Y-X. Onyx.
B. Master, that is correct.
Irene. Haberdasher. Another upscale haberdasher has opened a shop on Brighton Street. Haberdasher.
Haberdasher. H-A-B-E-R-D-A-S-H-E-R. Haberdasher.
B. Master, that is correct.
Octavius. Crescendo. As the debate became more intense, the noise in the room rose to a crescendo, with each participant trying to make sure their points were heard. Crescendo.
Crescendo. Crescendo. Crescendo.
B. Master, that is correct.
Damien. Steeped. Living in Madrid, Jacob became so steeped in Spanish that he started to dream and think in the language. Steeped.
Steeped. Steeped. Steeped.
B. Master, that is correct.
Miles. Monotone. That is correct, the regional spelling bee judge confirmed in her standard monotone. Monotone.
Can you please give the definition?
A succession of syllables, words, or sentences in one unvaried key or pitch.
Monotone.
Monotone.
Monotone. M-O-N-A-T-O-N-E. Monotone.
B. Master, the correct spelling is M-O-N-O-T-O-N-E.
Madison. Inferno. Howling winds fanned a relatively small blaze into a fast-moving, unstoppable inferno. Inferno.
Inferno. I-N-F-E-R-N-O. Inferno.
B. Master, that is correct.
Andy. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Buzzard. Noun. Any of various birds of prey, such as a turkey, vulture, or a condor. The buzzard swooped down on the unsuspecting pigeon and carried it off in its talons. Buzzard.
Buzzard. B-U-Z-Z-A-R-D. Buzzard.
B. Master, that is correct.
Angel. Magenta. Along with cyan, yellow, and black, magenta is one of the 4 colors used in most inkjet printers. These colors are then mixed in various proportions to approximate the entire visible spectrum. Magenta.
Magenta. M-A-G-E-N-T-A. Magenta.
B. Master, that is correct.
Adrian. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Straightforward. Adjective. Free from the use of an unnecessarily large number of words to express an idea. Direct or not roundabout in expression. The recipe was straightforward, with simple steps that even a beginner cook could follow easily. Straightforward.
Straightforward. S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T-F-O-W-A-R-D. Straightforward.
B. Master, that is correct.
That concludes round 2. Let's give a round of applause. And spellers, if you happen to miss your word during this round, you can come and take a seat in the audience. We received a challenge at the end of round 2, so give us just a moment to work through that.
The challenge was heard, and the student spelled the word with these letters: STRAIGHTFOWARD.
Speller number 18. Thank you. Adrian, can you come down here,
The
please?
correct spelling. Oh, the correct spelling is STRAIGHTFORWARD.
All right, if and when we have any further challenges, if the person challenging could come to the arbitrator and remain up at the table while we investigate that, that would be greatly appreciated. We are beginning round 3. Alan. Feisty. The feisty kitten was the polar opposite of her sleeping sister, exploring the house and pouncing on anything that moved. Feisty.
Okay, feisty. Can I have the definition really quick?
Having or showing a lively aggressiveness. Spunky.
Okay, feisty. F-E-I-S-T-Y. Feisty.
B-Master, that is correct.
Arabella. Writhes. Bolo the dog always writhes when you put on his collar, but relaxes when he gets to go on a walk. Writhes.
Can you repeat the word?
Writhes.
Can I have the definition, please?
Becomes twisted, contorted, or rested about in or as if in pain or struggling.
Can you repeat the word again?
Writhes.
R-I...
B. Master, the correct spelling is Writhes.
Kira. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Skiff. Noun, a light rowboat. Pietro rowed a skiff out to the island in the middle of the lake. Skiff.
Skiff. S-K-I-F-F. Skiff.
B. Master, that is correct.
Kaylee. Anomaly. Kristen felt that her friend's nasty comment was an anomaly and decided to ignore it. Anomaly.
Anomaly. Anomaly. A-N-A-M. Can you repeat the word?
You've started spelling, so you need to finish.
Okay. A-N-A-M-O-L-Y.
B. Master, the correct spelling is A-N-O-M-A-L-Y.
Skylar. Parroting. The history teacher explained that parroting facts wouldn't help them on the test. They had to understand the historical significance of the event. Parroting.
Can you repeat the word?
Parroting.
Parroting. P-A-R-R-O-T-I-N-G. Parroting.
B. Master, that is correct.
Irene. Respiratory. Zane made a 3D printed model of the lungs as part of his biology project on the respiratory system. Respiratory.
Respiratory. R-E-S-P-A-T-O-R-Y. Respiratory.
B. Master, the correct spelling is R-E-S-P-I-R-A-T-O-R-Y.
Octavius. Mourners. Mourners surrounded the grave of the fallen soldier and placed wreaths and flowers around the tombstone. Mourners.
Mourners. M-O-U-R-N-E-R-S. Mourners.
B. Master, that is correct.
Damien. Tsunami. The tsunami devastated the shores of 11 nations. Tsunami.
Tsunami. T-S-U-N-A-M-I. Tsunami.
B. Master, that is correct.
Madison. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Hurly-burly. Noun. Confusion, turmoil, uproar. When the hurly-burly of the post-game celebration was done, the captains of the two teams found each other and shook hands. Hurly-burly.
Hurly-burly. H-U-R-L-Y-B-U-R-L-Y. Hurly-burly.
B. Master, that is correct.
Andy. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Karma, noun. The sum total of the ethical consequences of a person's good or bad actions, comprising thoughts, words, and deeds, that is held in Hinduism and Buddhism to determine one's specific destiny in one's next existence. In Buddhism, harming or helping another being is believed to affect one's karma. Karma.
Karma. K-A-R-M-A. Karma.
Master, that is correct.
Angel. Emblem. The knight's shield displayed the emblem of a lion, symbolizing strength and courage. Emblem.
Emblem. E-M-B-L-E-M. Emblem.
Master, that is correct.
Let's give our spellers a round of applause.
Four, 6, and 10.
4, 6, and 10. How am I doing, guys? Okay? No more mess ups? All right, spellers, we are on to round 4. Alan. Mutton chops. Ian tried to grow mutton chops so he could look more like his hero Wolverine. Mutton chops.
Mutton chops. M-U-T-T-O-N-C-H-O-P-S. Mutton chops.
Master, that is correct.
Kira. Artificial. The artificial turf on the football field looked just like real grass. Artificial.
Artificial. A-R-T-I-F-I-C-I-A-L. Artificial.
Master, that is correct.
Skylar. Rancid. After a month at room temperature, most cheeses will be rancid. Rancid.
Rancid. R-A-N-C-I-D. Rancid.
Master, that is correct.
Octavius. Mañana. Marla kept promising her dad that she would clean her room mañana. Mañana.
Can you give me the definition?
At an indefinite time in the future, used chiefly in the Southwest.
Mañana. M-O-N-Y-O-N-N-A. Mañana.
Master, the correct spelling is M-A-N-A-N-A.
Damien. Cyclops. Kelly searched online for a mask that looked like a cyclops, but she ended up making her entire Halloween costume herself. Cyclops.
Cyclops. CYCLOPS. Cyclops.
B. Master, that is correct.
Madison. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Barista. Noun. A person whose job it is to prepare and serve coffee and similar drinks, such as espresso. Giselle claims that her neighborhood barista makes the world's best cappuccinos. Barista.
Barista. BARISTA. Barista.
B. Master, that is correct.
Andy. Algebraic. Algebraic formulas were introduced to the European world in the 12th century when the works of the great Muslim mathematician Al-Khwarizmi were translated into Latin. Algebraic.
Algebraic. ALGEBRAIC. Algebraic.
B. Master, that is correct.
Angel. Defibrillator. Clear, the doctor shouted, and applied the defibrillator to attempt to revive the patient experiencing cardiac arrest. Defibrillator.
Defibrillator. DEFIBRILLATOR. Defibrillator.
B. Master, the correct spelling is DEFIBRILLATOR.
All right, that concludes round 4. Another round of applause for our scholars, please. Who did we lose?
11 and 17.
Spellers, we're going to wait just a second as we have some people leaving the auditorium, okay? All right, spellers, we are going to begin round 5. Alan. Impeccable. Jamal's impeccable sense of direction meant he never got lost, even without a map. Impeccable.
Impeccable. Can you repeat the word?
Impeccable.
Can I have the definition?
Free from fault or blame. Flawless.
Impeccable. IMPECCABLE. Impeccable.
B. Master, that is correct.
Kira. Seance. Mary Todd Lincoln held a seance in the White House in order to communicate with her lost son. Seance.
Seance. SEANCE. Seance.
B. Master, that is correct.
Skylar. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Blink, verb, to open and shut the eye repeatedly or rapidly. Jonas had to blink rapidly to clear the smoke from his eye as he walked away from the campfire. Blink.
Blink. B-L-I-N-K. Blink.
B. Master, that is correct.
Damien. Cactus. Leah always wore gloves when tending her cactus. Cactus.
Cactus. C-A-C-T-U-S. Cactus.
B. Master, that is correct.
Madison. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Sword. Noun. A weapon with a long blade for cutting or thrusting, set in a hilt, usually terminating in a pommel and often having a tang or protective guard where the blade joins the handle. For his night costume, Curtis purchased a realistic-looking sword. Sword.
Sword. S-W-O-R-D. Sword.
B. Master, that is correct.
Andy. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Bleat. Verb, to utter its natural cry, used of a sheep or goat. The flock of sheep would bleat excitedly when they spotted the bag of alfalfa pellets. Bleat.
Could you use the word in another sentence?
I can repeat the sentence. The flock of sheep would bleat excitedly when they spotted the bag of alfalfa pellets.
Kept the definition?
To utter its natural cry, used of a sheep or goat.
Could you repeat the word?
Bleat.
Bleat. B-L-E-E-T. Bleat.
B. Master, the correct spelling is B-L-E-A-T.
That concludes round 5. Round of applause for our spellers, please. All right, spellers, we are going to move on to round 6. We will continue the competition with words from the 1B section of the Words of Champions. Alan. Delta. Many varieties of plants grew near the delta due to its fertile soil. Delta.
Delta. D-E-L-T-A. Delta.
B. Master, that is correct.
Kira. Onion. Jacob loved putting onion and lettuce on his cheeseburgers. Onion.
Onion. O-N-I-O-N. Onion.
B. Master, that is correct.
Skylar. Abolish. Politicians voted to abolish the outdated law. Abolish.
Abolish. A-B-O-L-I-S-H. Abolish.
B. Master, that is correct.
Benjamin. My apologies, Damien. Literally. Although Mr. Sedgley can always be taken seriously, he should not always be taken literally. Literally.
Literally. Literally. Literally.
B. Master, that is correct.
Madison. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Botany. Noun. The branch of biology dealing with plant life. Mary has little formal education in botany, but she definitely has a green thumb. Botany.
Botany. B-O-T-N-E-E.
B. Master, the correct spelling is B-O-T-A-N-Y.
And that concludes round 6. Another round of applause for our spellers. We'll take a brief 5-minute break. Damien, you can move over one. All right, spellers, are you ready? Thank you, Skylar. All right, we are headed into round 7. Alan. Bristle. Each bristle on a nettle leaf has a tip so sharp that it can penetrate human skin. Bristle.
Bristle, can you repeat the definition?
A short, stiff, coarse hair.
Bristle. Am I saying correctly?
Yes.
Okay, bristle. B-R-I-S-T-L-E. Bristle.
B. Master, that is correct.
Kira. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Carriage. Noun. A horse-drawn vehicle designed for private use and for comfort or elegance. Carriage.
Carriage. C-A-R-R-I-A-G-E. Carriage.
B. Master, that is correct.
Skylar. Furnace. Fortunately, the weather turned warmer the same week Ernie's furnace stopped working. Furnace.
Furnace. F-U-R-N-A-C-E. Furnace.
B. Master, that is correct.
Damien. Gaggle. The gaggle could become aggressive if any creature came too close to its nesting sites. Gaggle.
Can I get the definition?
A flock of geese, especially when on the water.
Gaggle. G-A-G-G-L-E. Gaggle.
B. Master, that is correct.
That concludes round 7. A round of applause for our spellers, please. And we will begin round 8. Alan? Apology. The teacher received a sincere apology from the disrespectful student. Apology.
Apology. A-P-O-L-O-G-Y. Apology.
B. Master, that is correct.
Kira? Jitterbug. One of Chantel's prized possessions is a framed photo of her grandparents dancing the jitterbug. Jitterbug.
Jitterbug. J-I-T-T-E-R-B-U-G. Jitterbug.
B. Master, that is correct.
Skylar. Puniness. Sandeep attributes his puniness to a lingering cold. Puniness.
Puniness. P. U. N. Y-N-E-S-S. Puniness.
B. Master, the correct spelling is P-U-N-I-N-E-S-S.
Damien. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Elevator. Noun. A cage or platform and its hoisting machinery for conveying persons or goods to or from different levels. The hotel's architectural showpiece is its glass elevator, which many tourists make a point to ride. Elevator.
Elevator. E-L-A-V-A-T-O-R. O-R, elevator.
B Master, the correct spelling is E-L-E-V-A-T-O-R.
That concludes round 8. A round of applause for our spellers, please. All right, we are going to begin round 9. Alan. This word has a homonym or could be confused with another word. Banquet. Noun. A meal held in recognition of some occasion or achievement. After the speech tournament, the competitors gathered to celebrate at the awards banquet. Banquet.
Banquet. Can I have the definition?
A meal held in recognition of some occasion or achievement.
Banquet. B-A-N-Q-U-E-T. Banquet.
B Master, that is correct.
Kira. Elusive. The elusive con artist moved around the country, always staying one step ahead of the law. Elusive.
Elusive. I-L-L-U-S-I-V-E. Elusive.
B Master, the correct spelling is E-L-U-S-I-V-E.
All right, that concludes round 9. Can we get a round of applause for our spellers, please? And Kira, you're going to stay on stage, okay? We're going to begin round 10. Alan? Floridly. The restaurant's website describes its dishes so floridly that even a burger and fries sounds like a gourmet meal. Floridly.
Floridly. F-L-O-R-I-D-L-Y. Floridly.
B Master, that is correct.
All right, let's give our spellers a round of applause. Round 10, we have our Alvord Unified School District Spelling Bee champion. Congratulations to Alan from Viegas. And our Alvord Unified School District alternate, Kira from McCullough. All right, families, come on up. Let's congratulate our spellers and all spellers that are still left in the audience. Thank you so much for your participation and your phenomenal job this evening, not just tonight, but also in your Site B. Please, please, please feel so accomplished for your representation in our District B this year.